Welcome into episode number 4 of the Just Another Chris, season 4 of the Halloween special. And in today's episode, we're gonna be talking about a topic that I make sure to include in every single season. And that is expired film. This year, I'm gonna do a little bit different. Typically I do Instax and Polaroid, different formats, different gears. Well, this year I'm gonna focus just on Polaroid because gosh freaking dang it, Instax just freaking works every single time. I've shot 10 years expired Instax film and it works every time. I also wanna kinda get away from the misconception of the word expired, because it technically doesn't expire in the sense that you're probably thinking. But I'm gonna be taking this to a couple different locations. I mean, a lot of locations, to be honest. We're gonna be heading on over to Hawkins, Indiana. Jackson, Georgia. The filming locations of Stranger Things. I use Stranger Things frames at Stranger Things locations. Can I get lucky and get frames that match the location? Well, you're gonna have to find out. I also take this stuff to Hollywood Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Yeah, there's a Stranger Things haunted house there, and I'm hoping to snatch some photos with this because I've got 2 packs left, baby, and it has gone forever. We're also going to learn how I'm going to shoot it, and that's with this. This is an SX70 camera with I-type film. This shouldn't match, but it does, via the power bar from Dennis at Chromatic Parts. We're going to learn all about this. It's going to be a grand old episode, so sit on back, stuff your freaking face with some Eggos, and enjoy episode 4 of the Halloween special. Stranger Things film, I have to shoot something in Hawkins. It's expired vastly. I have 3 boxes left, and I'm completely out after that point.
That's never happened to me before.
I'm actually going to put this in this guy. You may be asking yourself, how are you going to do that? That's I-type film and an SX70 camera. Great question. This actually has the ability to shoot I-type with this power bar from Chromatic Parts. No modification is required. This is just puts on the top of the camera and provides power to the camera itself, so you can shoot I-type. Really nice. I was hoping to do it earlier. The conditions are not great, so we're gonna find out together. Now you take a photo, or more accurately, Dave will take a photo. And full spread. Look at that, and it's a 1985 Tigers. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, and now just pull it out and you're good to go. And then it remembers everything. So if you put the power bar back in and turn it on, it'll take a picture like normal. However, now I'm committed to that pack, just like you would normally. I mean, you put a pack of film in there, but it is the Stranger Things film, so I have to be conscious of that and make sure what I'm shooting with this particular camera is Stranger Things related. So there's one thing about this camera with this modification. It doesn't have any effect from what I've noticed. When I take the picture, it sounds like the shutter is staying open longer than it actually is. So it feels like it's being like a long exposure, that my photo's gonna be overexposed. Could be me, but that's just what I noticed. So that's that. If that looks familiar, it's the place that gets exploded in season 4. What up, dudes? So we're gonna take a shot with the power bar. Hopefully it doesn't eject the photo. We're good to go. And Dave's gonna take a photo. How fun is that? And remember, this is the Stranger Things film. The last of its kind. Let's see what happens. And guess what? Full spread. Nope, never mind, I lied. We got mostly spread. Still pretty cool. I kind of like it when it doesn't fully. It adds to the aesthetic, especially with this frame, because it's like a classified Hawkins lab. It kind of adds to the aesthetic of the photo. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. And we only have 6 photos left. Let's head on to the next locations. We're heading to the school today, maybe the lab. I heard people getting arrested last time, so maybe not. We're avoiding the quarry. I guess people get robbed there. And then a couple other spots. Let's go have some fun. We're sort of on a time crunch, so we gotta get going. But this last photo I want to take is with the Stranger Things film. Obviously, here we are. There are 2 frames for the high school. Can we get it? And I've already got one from this pack, so I don't know if we'll get it on the second one, but there's a chance. And how cool would that be? Pretty cool. So let's see what happens.
This camera was here.
It was here. Same with that Stranger Things camera, it was here too. That Stranger Things camera has been to everything. It's traveled with me forever. It scoops and we lost half the photo. Bummer. It's okay.
Part of the adventure.
It's okay. Decided to take another one. I'm actually kind of pleased that I did. I mean, we lost some of it, but it should be enough. Yeah. Good job. The lighting situation is absolutely atrocious. I won't be able to get a good shot. So I found this corner over here. That's kind of cool. I gotta be very specific, apparently, in my wording. But Dave will take a picture of me against this. That's kind of cool. Catch me smoking back there. This is a fake cigarette, by the way. Do not condone smoking of cigarettes, but it's the 80s, right? Dude, look at this! Look at this! I've only ever got it one other time.
This is the place to do it.
And look, it's a freaking arcade, dude! Oh, dude! Hopefully it comes out and it's full spread. Dude, what a chance.
Sweet.
That's freaking cool. I interrupt this video to bring you something quite delicious, my dudes. A limited edition Make Some Art t-shirt exclusively only during the Halloween special. And don't forget about the Spitfire Club, baby. You get some great perks like exclusive photos, one of a kind, sent to your door every single month. Monthly Zoom calls, exclusive videos, and extended videos, and more. But get this thing before it's gone forever.
Hawkins is taking another step into the future with the brand new Starcourt Mall.
I think I got enough cameras. There's a chance that this has one of the Starcourt Mall frames in it. Can we get lucky 2 times in a row? And we haven't gotten one yet on this pack, so there's a chance. Let's hope for a Starcourt frame. Can we get lucky? It is one, but it didn't get a full spread. But we got a Starcourt one again 2 times in a row. Dude, that's some pretty cool luck. But dang it, didn't get a full spread. I'll take it though. The mall got destroyed, so it's a destroyed photo. That's the story I'm gonna go with. You can't make this up. Yeah, dude. That was it for today. I think we're gonna head back to Ohio now. We have an 8-hour drive, maybe a little bit less. I'm not sure. But we got such a late start. It's 7 p.m. right now. It's gonna be a fun drive. For you guys, it'll be like that. So we got a problem. I just got back from Horror Nights at Universal Studios, where I was gonna finish off Inspired Stranger Things film. Got this lovely jacket while I was there. Filmed the rest of the video there. Well, it didn't happen because I ran into a problem, big old problem. Multiple problems, to be honest. Firstly, no flash photography was allowed. That's on me. I should have known that. And it's dark out. It was gonna make things difficult. Not necessarily impossible, but difficult. But the biggest problem was my film got ruined. Yeah. You remember earlier in the series where I teased a video coming in the future? Well, it might be coming right now, or at least a part of it, because I ran into a problem that has never happened before. My film got ruined from X-ray at TSA scanners.
That's never happened to me before.
And it's not supposed to happen, because TSA has that sign. Film will not get damaged by their machines if it's under 800 ISO. So basically up to 800 ISO and you're good to go. My film got ruined. Polaroid, that's all I brought. They were all turning out like this. Now I did get a couple ones that ended up working to my favor, because I guess the picture was already sort of discolored because of the fluorescent paint that they painted on those skeletons. So it turned out kind of cool looking, but that's all I got. And the sad truth is I brought this. I brought 1 pack of Stranger Things film. This is box 1 of 2. After this, there's no more. Well, this went through the scanner. It's probably ruined. And I'm sad and depressed. All the way to California, flew there, spent all that money, and I didn't get anything. And I ruined a pack of Stranger Things film. Maybe. We're gonna shoot this here at home and see what happens. It gets even sadder. I'm rooting for this to be bad. Why, you ask? Because if it comes out good, that means I didn't shoot it while I was there. And I could have. But we're gonna find out together. All right, so I'm gonna use the same camera I was using throughout the video. This converted 600 heavily modified camera by Dennis from Chromatic Parts. And I briefly kind of went over this earlier in the video, but this has been converted to 600 and it has the ability to use I-type film via the Powerbar. No modification is required to shoot I-type and sonar cameras with the Powerbar. Just plug and play and you're good to go. But this also has a brand new board, chip, motherboard, I don't know what you want to call it, but it has a new light sensor and everything. And it has Bluetooth connectivity. It has manual control over the shutter speed only, that is. And it has a mod to the film counter. So it actually reads 8 photos when you put a pack in, which is pretty cool. I think that's all the mods on here. So let's get to shooting. Look, nothing happened. Another mod where it doesn't eject the photo when you originally turn it on, which is actually kind of cool because you could store a pack of film in there without commitment. I kind of like that, especially for traveling. To eject the dark side, you just take a photo. Just kidding, because I have to actually use my phone to take the photo because it also has Bluetooth connectivity, so I can use it as a self-timer and remote and stuff. So I got self-recording. All right, photo has been taken. And look, talking as police. It's fitting. I'm Justice Hopper. Now we find out if the film has been ruined by x-rays. Let's find out. All right, so I just shot a couple of them here in the house. There's still 6 photos left with the Stranger Things film. I think I have an idea for this, but I'm gonna shoot that on my own. But I shot 2 of them and it is promising. It's hard to tell, to be honest, if the issues that I'm seeing in these 2 photos, if it's from the x-rays or just being old. I will say they are pretty faded. Now, you normally see that in quote unquote expired film. That is pretty common, but this actually seems to be way more fogged than I've ever seen. I mean, they're okay. I mean, they're not the greatest, but they're not the worst I've ever seen. If you don't know about the whole x-ray controversy, well, I've never had a problem with x-ray in my film ever. If you go check out my Instagram page, 90+% of those photos are all from traveling, flying somewhere. Some of them are internationally even, and it's all been x-rayed. I never hand checked my stuff. Never had a problem. And this was the first trip I've ever been on that had an issue. And this trip is not that long after I went to Jackson, Georgia, aka Hawkins, Indiana. And the x-ray tends to turn your photos really magenta, and you get these weird artifactings in your pictures that normally wouldn't be there. And it desaturates your photos, causes them to fog up a little bit, just issues. So now I have to test even more. And I've thoroughly tested this already, and it's interesting that I have to start testing it again. And I've already begun that test, so stay tuned in the future for a in-depth, updated x-ray test. But back to the main topic at hand, which was expired film. Because remember, film doesn't technically have an exact expiration date. It just doesn't. Even Polaroid doesn't claim that. Instax is a little bit different. They actually do put an expiration date on their film, but that stuff is bulletproof. But Polaroid just says you'll have your best results within a year of the production date, which is found on the side of the box. And everyone just associates that with 1 year, then your film is now expired. That's not true at all. There's a lot of factors that go into it, such as storage, how it was handled, put in a fridge, not a fridge. Your location on Earth can actually have an effect on your Polaroid film. High humidities, high heats can alter it, causes it to go bad faster, but you can also prolong it a lot longer. And I mean, I'm shooting stuff from 2019 and still getting decent results. Some of them I think are pretty cool. Should you buy a lot of expired film? Well, I mean, that's really up to you. I mean, if you find this at a good deal, then yeah. I never recommend people going and spending lots of money on old film. So I guess it just depends on your preference. But if you have the opportunity to buy it, I would say within like 3 to 4 years of this production, you're gonna probably have some interesting results, I'll say. If you're buying film that has a battery inside via SX70 or 600 film, the battery will probably go bad before the film does. So that's where you just put that into an I-type camera and you'll be good to go. You'll be able to shoot that all day long. Or you can use the Powerbar with SX70 cameras. Sonar, again, no modification required. You can just buy this and slap it in and get it going. It's awesome. But if you want to use a manual focused SX70 camera, you will have to send that off to be modified, and Dennis at Chromatic Parts offers that modification. It is exclusively to him. As of right now, there isn't one for the 680 or 690, but you never know with him. He cooks up some crazy cool stuff. Oh, and he sent this to me like way earlier in the year. I did a video on this. If you guys want to see it, I'll leave a link in the description below. And he even has a special thing coming that's related to this in the near future as well. Who knows? It could already be out by the time of this video release. So stay tuned for that. This isn't sponsored by him by any means. He just does a lot of quality work and we're friends, so I like to promote his stuff. I mean, he did send this to me and he did do the work on the camera for free. So there is that, but I'm not being paid. I genuinely like his work. But man, what a ride. I've got 1 pack left that's sealed and then 6 shots left, so running out. After that, no more Stranger Things film for me. And probably not very many people have this left. But if you have any, you want to shoot it on over to me, I'd be greatly appreciative. P.O. box in the description. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for the next episode where we dive into an Instax mini camera. We don't even need batteries. Yeah, this thing is kind of crazy. It's really cool. Hope to see you there. Now, get out there. Make some art.